sound that all men love.
Oh yeah, RX-7 edition.
Oh, you cute. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Can I ask you a favor?
Yeah, sure.
Can I do a video with you to make my ex-girlfriend jealous?
You want to make your girlfriend jealous?
Just real quick.
Why?
Come on.
Okay, then.
This who topping me off tonight. Oh.
Fuck your tired body. Fuck that unmotivated mind. And get out there and do it anyway.
Every day of your life, just do it.
You got to figure out when your body's fighting you, when your mind's fighting you. How do you still, just say, fuck it. I'm gonna beat my mind today.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick.
Or do you just give in to your mind and say, oh, I'm tired today. I'm lazy. I don't want to do it. It's too hard. No one else is doing it. It's a weekend. It's too late. These are already off hours. Oh, exactly what I want isn't happening right now. Like, okay, great. You know who that's great for? Your competition.
I'll never give up. Never. You reach a point where you closer to where you're trying to get than where you started from. So you gotta keep going, and that's the point. If you stay down, you'll reach that point. You'll look up and be like, shit, it's closer to get to where I'm trying to get than to stop and turn around. So, just stay at it.
Rest at the end, not in the middle. And I took that to heart.
Would you guys rather be stuck on an island with a bear or a man?
A man.
A bear.
A man.
A man.
It is better to think for yourself.
A bear.
A bear.
Why is that?
Because men are crazy. Yeah,
Well, a bear's not gonna rape you.
Yeah.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
A man could tie you up in like a basement and do whatever the fuck he wants for months.
A bear. A bear. A random man.
Why would you go with a bear?
A man is not trustable.
A bear would kill you, bitch.
Little common sense.
Honestly, men are one of the most dangerous and unpredictable creatures on earth. This is why.
Even worse than a bear.
This is why I don't be with men. I'll beat that bear ass. She's violence. I'm peace.
Yeah,
I'm not peace at all. She's the woo.
You're not peace?
Not at all.
You don't say.
No. And you asking would I be there with a bear or man? I'm in a relationship with a woman. This is why I don't fuck with men, because they is very weird. Unpredictable and weird.
See, that's what I'm talking. Virginer. Give me some of that virginer.
Just don't understand.
Damn, you'd think when they did the green hair, they're already at rock bottom, but this chick turned on record and started drooling for y'all. It's getting serious in the hood. This better be about a dog.
Homie, this is when you have to get away from negative energy, because right now your tia's behind you, she's talking, man, papas, homie, telling you ain't gonna be nothing, see? Look at her, fool.
You ain't shit. You ain't nobody. And you'll never be nobody.
Even though you still love her, maybe she's just making you stronger in a weird demented way or whatever.
For real, you ain't shit.
Deep down, she's proud of you, homie. She might never say it, she probably die before she says it, but, she's related to you, that's your tia, your lover, so that's really messed up, homie. So either way, you just gotta get away from her right now, homie, alright?
Every woman that you've been with that has hurt you, used you, cheated on you, stolen from you, whatever it is, she showed you her red flags from day one. You chose to ignore them. So these women always, and myself included, we show men all of our red flags. Now we pick the man that allows us to get away with the most nonsense. What will happen is a man with boundaries can only be with a woman who doesn't have many red flags because they're a perfect match. She doesn't do too much. He doesn't tolerate too much. They work really well. But a woman filled with red flags will only select a man who's filled with low self-esteem.
All right, well, I'm going to keep it real. This chick is not a psychologist. She's completely full of shit. Basically, coping, trying to make excuses for him. But the one thing is true is that the girls will be showing their red flags, and you'll be so hung up on the lust part of this shit, you won't see it. And I can personally look back at my relationships and see that repeatedly they were doing bullshit, like not taking accountability and responsibility, being uncooperative, being disrespectful. And you're thinking, man, this bitch got an attitude, and then she doesn't a couple days later. It's like, that's those little red flag signs that she's saying that they always told you. So I'd be, you know, ill-advised to say that that isn't true, that the girl shows you the red flags the whole time and you just ignored it. But sometimes they got a fat butt.
Oh no! Oh no!
Their part in making our society better, there's one really important thing that they need to do. Stop lying to each other. Is your friend not attracting any men? Well, instead of telling her that she's brave and beautiful, maybe tell her she's a bit chunky and a gym routine might make a difference. Is your other friend wondering why all of her flings are dropping like flies? Well, instead of affirming her claims that all of them are toxic narcissists, you could tell her that she's a bit difficult and she could benefit from being less of a bitch. You see, this lying has nothing but negative consequences. It ruins women by keeping them in unhealthy patterns, and it paints men in a bad light and makes dating such a stressful environment.
Well, honesty is the best policy. But ladies, I'm going to keep it real with you. Sometimes y'all say like, oh, the dude, he just hit it and quit it. Man, he's a piece of shit. But sometimes it wasn't right. Like, you got naked, shit didn't look good, or something smelled bad. There's a problem, and it wasn't associated with the guy has a bad character. It's associated with that, he never wants to do that again because it was bad. I'm just letting you know.
This is my 1993 Mazda RX-7, and I have a 2006 Viper V10 drivetrain in it. So I've got about 5 years and 5,000 hours into this build. I bought it just as a completely gutted shell, and I did the Shine Auto wide body kit on it, and then just completely cut the car apart and build the car around the drivetrain. So I had to do custom subframe, custom oil pan, oil pickup, transmission tunnel, firewall, all the gears, all the shifter, and I mean, it worked. Everything works out. It's just everything was a problem. So this is the only finished Viper swap RX-7 that I know of right now. So there's no way that you can go online and just Google how to fix a problem. So it's just a lot of time figuring it out yourself. Exactly. Yeah. So you just keep hitting it with a hammer till it works. Yeah.
And how does it feel like after driving?
It drives really good. Yeah. So the biggest misconception people have with this is they think the weight distribution is going to be really wrong. The thing though is it's only about 150 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
Because the 13B that comes out of it is all cast iron, and this is all aluminum instead.
Okay.
So it's about a 1 to 2% weight shift in the car. And I did custom spring rates throughout, new Fortune Auto coilovers, and then Ford 8.8 independent rear suspension in the back. So it handles really good, it pulls hard, makes about 550 foot-pounds of torque, 550 horsepower, and it's about 500 pounds lighter than the Viper that it came out of.
Don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenge, wish for more wisdom. That's the key.
My life's all about perspective, baby, and well, I used to have to lie to myself and really play a game, but now it's all natural. This dude's on point. I really like this guy. I listened to him for a long time.
They're watching you, big dog. They're watching you. And guess what? Each and every one of those motherfuckers are waiting. They're waiting for you to drop the ball. They're waiting for you to come up short. They're waiting for them to be able to say, we were right. He doesn't have him in him. He doesn't have the dog in him. This is up to you. This one shot, this one opportunity. You're going to be tested, big dog. But if the world doesn't believe in you, just know I fucking do. And you're going to go out there and absolutely kill it. Every goal you have, you're smashing. This is our year. Let's go out and get it. It's time to level up. Let's go.
And another genius is born.
The truth is in her phone. About everything. The truth is in her phone. The guy writes me and says, check my ex-wife's phone, broke my false perception of her, and it showed me the truth. I regret nothing. I refuse to waste a second more time with a cheater. Men, or if you are in a serious relationship, always check her phone. Never waste your time with a hoe.
Man, I used to be against looking in the phone, but I've seen too many of these fucking videos. Next time I'm looking through the phone, I'm gonna find it.
Because all I want in life is old rich man with money and few years left to live. But you know what's not shallow, baby? This pool that I'm lounging in on a Tuesday afternoon while you're at work. Now I understand that might not seem fair, and that's why I always say life's a bitch, marry rich. Go find rich husband, baby.
Damn, I think she's onto something, because I'm at the house on Tuesday right now making these videos for y'all. Now all I need to do is find me a rich bitch. All right, y'all, let's see what I got for you today. All right, you know, guys, y'all say some of the nicest shit ever in these comments, so man, that shit really makes my day. No one ever says nice shit to me, you know, so I really appreciate that. I mean, I wake up in the morning, you guys are just, it really is nice. I appreciate it. So the other day I talked about how when I wake up, I just think about, you know, that what I'm thankful and grateful for, about gratitude for like 30 minutes. And well, you know, I'll think about how my heart works and be in awe of that. And, you know, just the fact that the planet works the way that it is, you know, whatever it is. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm drumming up good feelings. And well, there's sort of a science to doing this and having a good life. And that's just what I wanted to explain a little bit with you. When you wake up in the morning and your brain's sort of in that twilight zone, I feel like it's sort of the best time to do it. They say that some creative things or some communications will happen to you right before you go to sleep or right when you wake up. And you have to write it down because you typically won't remember. And I find that to be sort of true. But for me, it's just the most convenient time for me to do this, I suppose. So that's why I do it. But when I wake up, no alarm clock, cell phone in the living room. I'm not going to engage with anything for like 30 minutes. I want to lay there and I just want to think of, you know, I just want to fill my body with gratitude. And we all have something to be thankful for. And the fact that we even made it on this planet and have a chance to do this life is your first win. So when you wake up and you start thinking like, how could it be possible that we're born on this planet and it's the perfect distance from the sun and there's oxygen everywhere and the plants exchange carbon dioxide for oxygen and we do the opposite, and like all these different intricate things that are taking place, what happens is you already won, you know? You wake up and you're relishing in a win because you have won to even have an opportunity to be here. So what happens is when you think about the fact that you've won or that you have gratitude or you're in awe of things that are beyond yourself, you're releasing chemicals and hormones and different things into your bloodstream. And your body is reacting saying, wow, this is really good. You know, I'm feeling really good. And I think, you know, especially in the beginning of my life or when I was like, you know, my early 20s, I was always stressed out. But I would tell myself that I was confronting my problems head on and I wasn't scared of it and I was going to deal with it. And I was stressing myself out. So contrary to waking up and being, you know, thankful and grateful and so on and so forth, I was waking up and I was feeling stressed out and I was thinking of things that made me feel stressed out. And my whole day, you know, kind of went in the same direction. Well, the same thing was taking place. I was releasing stress hormones, cortisol, different things into my bloodstream that were shaping my entire day, shaping the way that I felt. So the reason why I'm doing it is because it's natural for me now. I don't know. It's like what I like to do. It's like, it feels great. I love it. But essentially what's taking place is that I'm making a decision to think of certain things, and those things are releasing certain things in my bloodstream that are making me feel good. And that's just the way it is, you know? When you go to things, damn, sorry, I'm out here at the yard and fucking someone's ripping a bike over there. But, You know, like when you go to Thanksgiving dinner, you're having a great fucking time. You're feeling different things because, like, you know, like good times releasing things in your blood. And when you know, essentially the stress hormone was used like in the wild. Like we saw a bear, we thought, you know, and then fucking we reacted, and then those things pumped through our veins, and adrenaline and stress and different things took place, and we got super strength momentarily. But now the stress is more evolved around nonsensical arguments and how are we going to pay the rent and things like that. And well, it's unescapable, so you got to turn it off. And if you keep thinking about it, it'll keep releasing those hormones into your blood, and then you'll keep feeling that way. Anyways, I guess I've kind of repeated myself several times here, so, you know, it's getting a bit redundant. But, you know, I just want to deliver that message. I want you guys to understand that if you make this conscious decision that things are taking place, and the reason why you're feeling better and stuff is like, it's all a formula. It's all a science here, you know? All right, y'all. I really appreciate you guys supporting me on all platforms, you know? The different, you know, we're in Rumble. We have different channels in different genres. The links are all in the description, and a lot of you guys have migrated over there, stimulated the algorithm, and, you know, supported me in those ways. I'm so appreciative of that. So I'm trying to make this work any way I can, and, you know, somehow I fell in love with life, and I fell in love with the hustle, and I can't stop. So I appreciate y'all being a part of it. All right, guys, always appreciate you tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we're going to see you on the next one.